Good morning. Hi. Hi, Pumpkin. Oh, she's talking to me today. we've we've reunited. She forgave me for going away, and now we're back in action. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are, right? Are you having a good day? Yeah? Okay, good. I'm glad you're having a good day. Me too. Thank you. I'm glad you're back. I missed you. I missed you yesterday. Yes, I know you were here for the people, but you weren't here for me. It didn't feel good. Anyway, sorry. Well, I know. I couldn't believe it either. It was a silly cat moment. But anyway, oh, geez. Okay, take it easy. She is 16 and a half. Right? You're back. Okay, you can have a seat. Relax. We're going to have a great morning. So right now it is Wednesday, and it is July 23rd. I think it's some sort of Leo moon. I'm not really sure. I've heard some astrology. I think it's astronomy and astrology, because it has to do with the moon and the horoscope. So maybe it's both. Anyway, good morning if you're just joining us. I'm T. Waldron, here for a little gratitude with attitude. Here's to you. Here's a little bit of iced coffee with some protein shake. Oh, that's delicious. Oh, that's so refreshing. Have a drink. Stay hydrated. That's always hard to do, like to remember to drink. I work with seniors and they're like, honey, I don't want to be in the bathroom all day. And I'm like, listen, it's so good for you. It's worth a trip to the bathroom. Anyway, I'm feeling silly today. I wanted to share with you something that, well, let's do our deep breathing and then I'll get into talking. But I want to just quickly Google something, which I meant to Google last night. But I thought of it on my walk today, like what I can use. And it has to do with Eleanor Roosevelt's quotes. Because she was brilliant, by the way. I loved her. She had so many. Oh, here we go. It came up. It was the first quote that came up for her. So we'll talk about that after we do our deep breathing. Okay. So if you can, close your eyes. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Good morning. Hi, Bevel. I'll answer all the texts and stuff after our deep breathing stuff because I try to close my eyes and focus. I turn my attention inward. I encourage you to do the same as well. Take a few minutes just for you. Inhale. And exhale. That is so hard to do. This is a practice. This is why I'm doing it with you, because if I don't do it with you, I really don't do it. So thank you for holding me accountable. Inhale. And exhale. And I do breath throughout the day, but I don't do like 5 or 6 deep, full breaths at once. Like I'll use 1 or 2 if I'm trying to get through something. Inhale. Good. And exhale. Good morning. I'll be with the chat in just a few moments. Let's just take a few minutes for you. Inhale through your nose if you can. And feel that good cleansing breath. And exhale. Exhale the tension, the negativity. Inhale. We are infinite. You are infinite. And if no one's told you that, I didn't know it. And I want you to know that. Exhale. And believe it. Feel it. With every breath, I want you to feel your infinity. I want you to feel the consciousness of everybody in the whole universe. Inhale and exhale. And inhale. One philosopher said, I am the universe and the universe is within me. Something like that. It was beautiful. Exhale. One more together. Inhale. Fantastic. And exhale. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Bell, good morning. Hi, Vanessa. Good morning. Please let me get one brain rod. I'm not sure what that means, but we all have a mind. We all have, there's a collective unconscious, there's a collective consciousness that we all have. We're part of it. It's a game. I was joking. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I am like kind of gullible. So if you put something in the chat, I try to figure out what you're saying. Anyway, the quote I wanted to share with you, and this hit me, okay, because about 2 days ago, I think it was, when that whole video came out with the that couple at the concert that everybody's going crazy over. Okay, and I did too. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in on the, the latest gossip, and I felt good about that because we're social animals. We want to be part of the group, and we want to feel like we're in the know, right? That feels good. Good morning. Hi, Pro Bacon. What a great name. Hi, DJ. The cat. Oh, thank you, Pumpkin. They think you're cute. She knows it. She's 16 years old. Her name is Pumpkin. Yes, you're very, very wise. Yeah. So I was into it. I was like, oh, I saw the video and I felt good about being part of the club, that was like talking about it. Because usually when people refer to current stuff that's happening in the world, I never know what's happening because I try to stay out of it, frankly. That's by design. I try not to get into all, the celebrity gossip and all that kind of stuff because it wastes our time. Like, it's none of our business anyway. Oh, a cat came to your house last night. Maybe that's a sign. Yeah, so I try to stay out of it. So Eleanor Roosevelt, she was so wise. She had this quote, and it's the first one that I typed in Eleanor Roosevelt quotes, and this is the first one that came up, and I'm going to share it with you because I love it. And this is how I try to live my life, but I lost it when this thing came up, and I talked about it in my chat 2 days ago. Great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, and small minds discuss people. Which, wow, that was just so powerful because that's why I try to stay out of all the gossip and stuff, but it felt good. Like, it's like, oh, I want to talk about this, what everybody else is talking about. Oh, what days do you stream? Yeah, I stream every day, pretty much. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. You play football. I love that. And I guess, is that soccer? Are you in America? Is that actual American football, or is that soccer from American soccer or football anywhere else in the world? Yeah, because it's true. We can focus on what other people are doing, but then we're giving away our power, right? Hey, don't bite me. Okay. If we talk about what other people are doing, number one, a friend of mine said this to me yesterday. Last night, I went to this exercise class and ran into a friend I hadn't seen in a while. And she said, oh, you know what? Everybody's talking about this. It's none of our business. I'm like, oh, you're so right. It is none of our business. And I just needed that little reminder, let them do what they're going to do. I mean, also, there was this whole element of feeling morally superior, oh, look what they're doing. I would never do such a thing, and I was kind of enjoying that feeling, which is none of my business. And it doesn't matter. It reminded me I shouldn't be comparing myself to others or feeling any kind of way about others. What you think of me is none of my business, and that goes for what I think of other people, right? Oh, Tennessee, that's so cool. Wow, regular football, that's awesome. I love that. Yeah, you're my second or third person that I've met on this chat from Tennessee, not this chat, but chatting from Tennessee. So welcome. I hope you're having good weather. I think it's a little cooler here today. It's been pretty warm. But yeah, so by getting sucked into, the news and the celebrity gossip and things like that, we're giving away our power. We're giving away our time and our attention. And you know what? No, you're better than that. I'm better than that. Pumpkin's better than that, right, Pumpkin? Yeah, that's right. Oh, wow. You stayed up all night. Yeah, I was talking to somebody last week. I think they were a truck driver. They were up all night working. So was it because you couldn't sleep, or was it because you had to work, or you just chose to? Sometimes if I can't sleep, I'll just get up and oh, there we go, and do something, Oh, that's nice. You're going to your girlfriend's house. Very cool. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. You're spending the night. Okay, that's cool. So Yeah, I just had a long drive as well. I was at a friend's house, and I drove back yesterday morning. But oh gosh, you're done. You're out of here. Okay, she had to go. She's staring me down over there. Come on back over here. Oh, that's nice. That'll be fun. Yeah, it's always nice to be with somebody you love. That's cool. Anyway, so that was my thought on that. So I kind of let my emotions get the best of me and do this gossip the other day, 2 days ago. So I'm not going to say I regret it, but I learned from it. I'm going to try not to get sucked into those type of things from now on. So I hope I can be a better person and not talk about others again. So that was that. Now, what I want to do is read to you from the book by Florence Scovel Shinn, The Game of Life and How to Play It. But I can't find it. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me just go grab that. Yeah, I mopped my floor yesterday, so everything is in different places. Good morning. Okay. Oh, let's see. That's nice. Oh, boy. Okay. Cool. Just on my mom's tablet. Nice. Okay. All right. Well, whatever. No judgment. It's all good. Let's see. Okay. And I apologize then for thinking you were a girl. I don't know. It's just Vanessa. I was like, all right. Okay. So this book is amazing. The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. And she talks about how to manifest things. Oh, you're 9. Wow, that's young to have a girlfriend. Okay. Well, that'll be nice. Have fun. Just behave, okay? Okay, for example. All right, so this chapter is about intuition, okay? And she talks about how we need to use our intuition to try to be in touch with our intuition so we know how to operate in life, okay? Now, she gives an example. For example, a woman was told there was no loss in divine mind, therefore she could not lose anything which belonged to her. Anything lost would be returned, or she would receive its equivalent. Several years previously, she had lost $2,000. She had loaned the money to a relative during her lifetime, but the relative died, leaving no mention of it in her will. So this was 100 years ago. So that was like $20,000 or a lot more money now, okay? The woman was resentful and angry, as she had no written statement of the transaction and she never received the money. So she determined to deny the loss and collect the $2,000 from the Bank of the Universal. She had to begin by forgiving the woman, as resentment and unforgiveness closed the doors to this wonderful bank. She made the statement, "I deny loss. There is no loss in divine mind. Therefore, I cannot lose $2,000, which belong to me by divine right. As one door shuts, another door opens." She was living in an apartment house, which was for sale. And in the lease clause, in the lease was a clause stating that if the house was sold, tenants would be required to move out within 90 days. Suddenly, the landlord broke the leases and raised the rent. Again, injustice was on her pathway, but this time she was undisturbed. She blessed the landlord and said, "As the rent has been raised, it means I'll be that much richer, for God is my supply." New leases were made out for the advanced rent, but by some divine mistake, the 90-day clause had been forgotten. Soon after, the landlord had an opportunity to sell the house. On account of the mistake in the new leases, the tenants held possession for another year. The agent offered each tenant $200 if he would vacate. Several families moved, and 3 remained, including the woman. A month or 2 passed, and the agent again appeared. This time he said to the woman, "Will you break your lease for the sum of $1,500? It flashed upon her, "Here comes my $2,000. She remembered having said to friends at the house, "We will all act together if there is anything more said about leaving." So her lead was to consult her friends. And the friend said, well, if they offered you $1,500, they will certainly give you $2,000. So she received a check for $2,000 for giving up the apartment. It was certainly a remarkable working of the law. An apparent injustice was merely opening the way for her demonstration. It proved that there is no loss. When we take our spiritual stand, we collect all that is ours from the great reservoir of good. Isn't that amazing? Hi, Billy. Welcome back. Yeah, so she lost $2,000. Then her landlord raised the rents, but forgot to put that clause in, and then she was able to collect $2,000. That's so amazing. I will restore to you years the locusts have eaten. The locusts are the doubts, fears, and resentments, regrets of mortal thinking. These adverse thoughts alone rob us, for no one gives to himself but himself, and no one takes away from themselves but themselves. We are here to prove God and to bear witness to the truth. And we can only prove God by bringing plenty out of lack and justice out of injustice. Hey, good morning, Kevin. And this is the last sentence of the chapter. Okay, here we go. Prove me now herewith, said the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you the doors of heaven and pour out a blessing, that there shall be not enough room to receive it. Wait, I don't know what that means. Hold on. That's like Old English. Okay. Prove me now herewith, said the Lord of hosts. All right. So, believe me. If I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour out a blessing, that there will. So he's going to give us so many blessings we can't even hold them all. So there we go. So that's a good message. I didn't get it at first, but I think that's it. What fractal? Come up here. They want to have breakfast. They're revolting over here. Anyway, I hope you're having a great day. Again, it is Wednesday, July 23rd, 8:18 a.m. Hear me now, believe me later. What is that from? That was from something. I don't remember what that's from. What is that from? Do you know? That's so funny. Hear me now, believe me. I don't know. That sounds very familiar. SNL. Okay. That's about right. I'm like, why am I laughing when I think of that? Okay. Yeah. SNL is so funny sometimes. Sometimes they're a little off the rails, but anyway. Oh, Hans and Franz? Oh my God, that's been a long time. Oh my God. What did they say? I'll pump you up. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that. All right, whatever. Who was that? Dana Carvey and, Kevin Nealon, right? Funny. Oh, and this is also something I'm trying. I just wanted to share this with you guys. So I made these cards. I took these notes. This girl is very neat. She does like manifesting online. I don't know her name. I think it's Eilina or something. And she did like a 7-day transform your vibration. So I wrote down notes from her video and I'm trying it. So day 1, I found this very interesting, and I'll share with you each day what I'm doing. And if you want to try it with me, this should be interesting. Like, I'll have to look up her information and put it in the description. Day 1 is frequency funeral. Okay, so she's so cool, like, cause she's funny. She talks like very like whatever's on top of her head. Like she'll just say stuff like, "Honey, you got to do this," and she's just adorable. Anyway, frequency funeral. Allow your old frequency to die. Become aware of who and what is not aligned with my desired reality. And then, like, let go of your ego limitation versus God. You want to write down who you're no longer going to be. Oh, she said, she's so funny. She said, write a screw you letter. Rage, cry, write every thought, every fear, everything that's holding you back, and then burn it and let it go. And then she says, do ho'oponopono, which is forgiveness. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. And I love that. Like I say I'm sorry. I don't say I'm sorry enough probably to like God or whatever, but that's like a whole thing. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. That's like a whole process. And then go to sleep as a blank canvas and say a little prayer. Dear God, clear me and wake me up and show me how good it gets to be. So it sounds great. Day 1 is forgive yourself and others. So I think I can do that. I'm going to work on that all day today because I've got a lot of forgiving to do on myself. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. I've got to go weed my front yard now. So before it gets too hot out there. There are weeds, like they are going, it's been raining a lot here, so the weeds are going crazy. So I'm gonna go do that, and then, but first I need to feed you cats, right? Are you hungry? Yeah? Okay. I better go. Have a great day, everybody. From myself to yourself. Thanks for joining me on this journey.